where the race wars and things are going to happen. The scriptures already told us about these things.
That's right.
It's inevitable.
That's right. That's right.
The scriptures say what? And what will I if it be already kindled, man? This thing is already, when the Lord spoke it, it was going to happen.
That's right.
At the end of the day.
That's right.
You know? Go ahead,
Second Thessalonians.
Yep.
2 Thessalonians 2 verse 6.
Okay.
And now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work.
Yeah. The scripture said that he may be revealed in his time. That time is now, man. The so-called white man is being revealed on a high level, man. All across the globe. You are all right? Across the United States, you got men that look like us, you know, doing the same thing. Even some men that don't look like us, man. That's doing the same thing. And it's not just the United States, man. It's everywhere. We read earlier that we was going to be witnesses of Yahushua unto the uttermost parts of the earth, man.
Right.
At that time, they was over there in our land, and now we here. We're in the uttermost parts of the earth, man. We're on the whole other side of the earth, man. Thousands of years later. See, this is why they hate the Yahushua, man. They hate, because if Yahushua is real, that means they the devil, man.
Yep.
You see? And that means they're going into slavery for eternity, man. I mean, not for eternity, for 1,000 years. And then they getting blotted out.
That's right.
They know that if what we saying is true, that's the end for them, man. Why you think they hate us so much? Why you think they want to destroy Jake so much, man? I'm talking about you Jakes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Why you think they've been doing this stuff to us, man? Because we remind them of the times when we had them in captivity, man. Is that the same revelation as talks about the two prophets?
I think so.
Yeah, he thought the Greek society, was going to last forever. It was Psalm 68:11 says their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. Look at what they're doing in this neighborhood. This is just one neighborhood. We've been all around the city, different states, in the DMV. And what you see now, this used to be Chocolate City, now it's Vinalla Swirl. Why is that? Why is this a Swirl neighborhood? This neighborhood right here, 20, 30 years ago was all chocolate. All chocolate. And Swirl came in here and no one's doing nothing, no one's saying nothing. What is that? Well, we know that they put these Edomites, who the so-called white man is, into our neighborhoods for recompense. They gonna feel it when Jake rises up, when the Lord start to come back and those race wars start kicking off. Esau gonna feel it in his own neighborhood, in his own house, where their houses is gonna be rifled through. We know this because the scriptures say so. So this Vinalla Swirl may feel good for a little while, but it's gonna come to a pass. It's gonna come to heads. Heads gonna start bumping. Because Jake is docile out here. They don't care. They smoked out, cracked out, heroined out. They just sitting back dying. And Swirl come in here and take over their neighborhoods. And Negroes, who the so-called Judites, Benjamites and Levites, ain't did shit about it. They ain't do nothing about it but let these goddamn Edomites come in their neighborhoods. You see? Let them bring their crack. You sell their crack. What's wrong with it? Something's wrong with that.
Yeah.
This is a mess we're in. That's right. And only Yahushua could get us out this mess, man, because it needs to be stopped.
Yeah. It's funny, because I was saying earlier, you had Jake walking the path with that little proud look, like he walking around like he hard. Here it is, yo, your people got taken from a whole nother continent and brought here against your will. And you can't leave.
And you bop.
And you walking around like you run this block, man. I mean, how stupid can you be? They using you, man. If you really, if you really looked at it for what it was,
right?
You under the control of a whole nother nation, and you walking around got some nerve to have some pride, man. This is why the Lord punished you.
Yep, that's right.
You know, and you still being punished till this day, okay? Until you hearken to His words, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
2 Thessalonians 2 verse 7, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until it be taken out of the way.
If you ain't know, the mystery of iniquity is the so-called white man. That's the man of sin.
That's right.
Okay? He's the one who's going to be destroyed, man. He the one who, the Lord created him to be the wicked And the Lord hates this so-called white man.
That's
the
right.
devil, man. He's how you should not be on the planet Earth, man. You know? Anything the white man says is good, you might want to look into that first, man. He's a damn devil, man. Yep, profane. He's completely outside the temple, man. He's the chief heathen. You know? Okay? Was that it on that, brother? All right, get the other one. You
Yeah. Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places.
Yeah. And that's what the Lord did, man. Esau is the so-called white man according to the scriptures. All of us have a biblical nationality. The so-called white man, he called us these things. He called us Negro. He called us everything in the book. Black, Negro, African American. Okay, what else he want to call us, man?
Colored.
Colored. He changed it every 20, 25 years, keep it fresh.
Yep.
You know? He called them West Indians. You know what Indian mean? It's a savage. So now you gonna be what he says, or you gonna be what the Lord said? Okay? Because what the Lord said was we was princes of the power, man.
That's
right. Matter of fact, finish that one out. Get Hosea 1 and 10. Go ahead.
Back in Jeremiah 49, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not.
Yeah, that's future prophecy, man. He ain't gonna be able to hide himself, man. And remember when Cain slew Abel and he got that mark put on him, he was like, man, if you don't, they gonna kill me if you don't do something.
Too much that I can bear.
You know, it's too much that he can bear. Here it is, you did the crime, but you don't want to be. Hey, and this man, that's why he said the scripture say he gonna be judged without mercy because he had no mercy, man. He do the crime. All right, first of all, he set Jake in the trap. Okay, he put Jake in the. What I mean by the trap is he'll put you in the ghettos where you don't have anything, where you gotta go to him for every job, but you got a high unemployment rate amongst your people. Right. Then he give you a solution. Oh yeah, just sell these drugs. You can make money illegally. Yeah. Then he'll lock you up for it. You know? So here it is. That's what he did, and he'll throw the book at you. But here it is, the owner who had all the privileges. I'm talking about an NFL owner. He had all the privileges in the world. He got caught with the same amount of stuff as a typical Jake, and he get a slap on the wrist.
Right.
You see?
Took my crap.
Yeah, nah, that was Ursi, the coach. What's his name? Owner. All right. So that's what he'll do. But now you gonna get judged with the full extent of the law. Just how you want to judge somebody, you gonna get it, man. But 2 times was worse, since it was not that big of a deal, man. You kill a Jake in the street, you murder a Jake who tried to run away from you because you was harassing him, and his life was nothing, man. A simple mistake. He got scared. We seen him flinch. We can't lock the so-called. We can't lock up the cop. He was just doing his job.
Scared for his life.
So the scripture said, read that verse again, brother. Yeah. Well, it said that his children, all of them, they gonna be spoiled, man. And he should not be able to hide himself. That's what's gonna happen, man. He's not gonna be able to hide himself, man. Everybody gonna know this dude was the one poisoning my man. Look, cause this is what this devil's doing, man. He's giving your kids what they call them, vaccines, okay, poisoning them. Everybody, it's being revealed now, man. It's being revealed. He feeding you nothing but trash, and you over here spending your full monies for it. Okay? It's gonna be
with the cow.
Oh shit, bruh. I ain't even know. I don't really drink milk like that. But yo, what they do to these cows is pretty much raping them. They force the female to get inseminated with first of all, they jacking the male cow off, okay, to get his sperm. You know, so that's sexually violating the animal. You should have to put the animal to death after that, okay? Then they put their fist in the female cow so that she can get all loosened up, you know? And then they inseminate.
Artificial insemination.
Yeah, except they got it from the actual man cow, because they forced it from him. So then as soon as the baby cow is born, they take it away because it's gonna drink the milk. And that's what everybody's drinking, man. So everybody's finding out everything about this devil, man. You know? What do you call it? The Lord, he don't like false balances. It's not a true balance. You paying the full price for something. Here it is, they spliced it. It's fake, it's not even real. It's coming out on this devil, and he's not gonna be, now everybody's gonna hate him for it. Even his own people, man. When scriptures talk about the beast shall hate the whore, everybody's hating America now, man.
That's right.
Because for what it is, and you walk around all proud, man. You're the abomination of the earth, man. You know? You're not gonna be able to hide from him. Go ahead, brother.
Habakkuk 2 verse 8, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, and of the city, and of all that dwell therein.
You see? Because of everything you did, the men is gonna spoil you. You know?
Yo, get these jakes on camera, man. These vanilla, did not just talk about vanilla swirl, right? These are the vanilla swirls in our neighborhood. 20 years ago, they wouldn't dare. Flip-flops?
Hell yeah.
Flip-flops in this neighborhood? You motherfucking crazy.
Get blood defiled the land.
Man, shit.
Get blood defiled the land, man. That's because, see,
Man, hey,
they can walk, you ain't got nothing to tell us, man.
I respect. I'm here to support
You respect what?
I'm
What
here
are we
to-
doing?
I'm just here.
What
to
are we
educate.
doing?
I don't know.
Then how you respect it?
Because
You just
you're,
respect anything?
Let me tell you what. I like to
got
educate
numbers?
myself, and I like to learn what other people are preaching and doing. So I'm here to
Okay.
listen. I'm not here to. I personally might agree with what you're saying. to
Okay,
be
I'm
honest.
gonna tell you what we're saying.
Okay.
Go and get that real quick.
Numbers
Yeah, numbers.
35.
35, 33. I got it. Good, get it.
It says Numbers 35 and 33, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are. For blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
Right, so we don't know if you believe in the Bible, but the scripture said blood defiles the land. And it can't be cleansed except for the one who shed the blood, his blood has to be shed now. So what we're preaching is what? Scripture talk about retribution, you know? It's a righteous thing for recompense. A recompense. See, they talk about reparations and all. The scriptures talk about reparation being played with blood, man. So what we're talking about is the upbringing, the uplifting of our people. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the ones who's oppressed in this land more so than anybody.
Troy.
And it was the so-called Latinos and Native Americans' lands way before it was the so-called white man's land.
I actually agree. I completely agree.
But you know what's going to happen to the so-called white man?
What?
His blood has to be shed. He's going into slavery for 1,000 years.
That's
And then
right.
he's getting eradicated off the face of the earth, man.
That's right.
Yeah, you don't like that.
Well, guess
I bet you don't.
I believe in peace. I
Yeah,
believe
you didn't just say that, though. It changed up real quick, didn't
You know,
it?
tell you what.
Keep going up the street, man. You see? Because they walking around in Chocolate City, as the elder just said, and they in flip-flops calmly, as if they ain't just did wickedness. Here it is, they in the midst of gentrifying D.C., and these niggas walking around with some sandals. They're telling your school that's been here for years to get off the block now. I want to walk my dog anywhere I want to walk it. I don't care if you've been here your whole life, that's all you know. Get your ass up out of here. I don't care where you go.
And they make a school out of the dog park.
Yep. That's what
And
they do,
taking
man.
away the school and stuff there for kids to learn.
And see what they did to Jake, man?
This y'all want your white people.
You know? But see, it's beautiful because the Lord is showing you that this ain't your rest, man. This place ain't got no love for us, man. You know? Matter of fact, what you got, up?
Versus 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6.
Get whatever brother got. I know it's in the curses. We said we shouldn't have no rest for our souls for our feet. Get it.
2 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
See? It's a righteous, and you see how hypocritical that? I respect anything. I respect you guys. Then when we bring out what we actually talking about, you see what the so-called white man had to go. You see? They can do all the evilness they want to do to Jake, but they can't take some words. You can't even take words, but yeah, you able to kill a Jake. And we should be able to deal with it, right? So you're gonna deal with your punishment, man.
That's right.
They're not gonna punish themselves. They're not gonna bring justice on themselves.
Right.
So we gotta seek the Heavenly Father to do it for us, man.
That's right.
You see? And the Lord is gonna do it. And that's what we talking about. That's that hope that we teaching our people, man.
Yep.
You know, but our people hate us for it though. You know, when the so-called white man get upset at it, they're gonna start to blame us. Oh, it's because of you niggas that they coming down on us like they want killing you for ever since you been here, man. All right, get the one in Matthew's 10th chapter, man.
Matthew chapter 10 verse 17. But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the council.
Yeah, that's why it says beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, man. See, that's why when Jake walk up and down the street, they want to take pictures. They don't understand. Well, that's why the scripture tells us be harmless, wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Because you got traitors of our nation that's willing to do these things into us, man. For just trying to help you out. Here it is, you destroy. We're trying to give you the good news, man, the gospel. Hey, you ain't just a nobody, man. The Lord is for you, man. And we're gonna show you how, according to the scriptures. The Lord, no. What they said, the Lord loves everybody like that clown. I'm for peace. For peace for who? The so-called white man? Because when them niggas got peace, it somehow always results in our sorrow, man.
Yep.
You know?
That's right.
The only way they happy is if they tormenting Jake, man. You know? Go ahead, brother.
Let's start from the top. Matthews 10 and 17, but beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues.
And they gonna scourge us in their synagogues, man. That's the burden of the word, man. You know? But we don't care, man. Because anything is better than here, man. Scripture talk about it's better to die than live a life of continuous sorrow and sickness, man.
That's right.
And that's what we are in this place, man. So we're gonna stand up for righteousness, man.
That's right.
Keep going.
Verse 18, and ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a
Read it
test.
again?
Yeah, from the top. Matthews 10 and 18, and ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles.
It's full circle, man. It's full circle for a testimony against them. You see? The Lord, hey, that's why we're going to go through the things that we're going through. We know we're going to have to go through these trials, man. Because if we didn't, hey, how's the Lord going to get his glory, man? Yep. The Lord going to be glorified in us. For us taking that stand in our faith and not wavering, man. The Lord loves that, man.
That's right.
Was that it on that?
Yeah, that was it.
Go ahead, you got something?
Yeah. This is Isaiah 41, verse 11. Behold,
2 and 1.
all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed
That's right.
and confounded.
Yeah, all them that was upset at us for what we saying, they gonna be ashamed and confounded. We not gonna get put to shame. We getting put to shame in this world right now. You know? Things gonna be flipped right side up.
Yep.
All right? We going, hey man, matter of fact, because we already, I mentioned it in Hosea, the first chapter.
Yeah.
But hold that too. Keep going, bro.
They shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee
Damn.
shall perish.
Scripture said they shall be as nothing, man. Hey, another thing that made me feel so good when I read it is that the Lord looks at these heathens, these other nations, especially the so-called white man. We gotta set them in different category than the rest of the heathens, man. Because the Lord especially got a hatred for this demon.
That's right.
You know? But even the regular heathens, man. The Lord said he look at them as nothing, man. As a drop of water. You run and you got some water, some of it spill out. You're like, oh shit. The Lord ain't saying that. He don't give a damn about that little droplet of water, man. That's them other nations represent, man. Get the nation sign. You know? All these damn people, man. You know? The Indian man, okay? The Arabs, the Chinese man, the Japanese. The Lord don't give a fuck about them, man. That's right. You know? And I'm gonna say it like that because they don't give a damn about us, man.
That's right.
And it feels good that somebody pleading our cause, man. You know? And that somebody happens to be the highest power that is, man.
Yep.
You know? And his son.
That's right.
Okay? Can you get Hosea real quick?
Yeah.
Hold on before you do that. Go ahead.
Yeah, verse 12, thou shalt seek them and shalt not find them, even them that contend with thee. They that war against thee shall be as nothing and as a thing of naught.
Yeah, them that war against us shall be as nothing, man. As a thing of naught. He think he got all this power now, you know, to the point where even our people joining their military, because damn, they got some nice benefits, and they the proud, the few and the brave, or whatever they call it. You know? They go over there, they get to shoot up innocent people, don't get charged for it. You see? Hey, but he gonna be as nothing, man. Like he ain't never had no power, man. And he gonna be the lowest of the low, man. You think of what he did to us, and when we was in slavery, it's gonna be a double worse for him, man.
That's right.
Get that in Revelations, bro. We rendering to him double, man. Go ahead, bro.
Hosea chapter 1 verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel
The number of the children of Israel, what?
shall be as the sand of the sea.
Shall be as the sands of the sea, man. You know? Hey, in Exodus, when they was trying to when they put more labor on us, we just multiplied. You know? So hey man, they think that they limited our numbers. Scriptures say otherwise, man. We're gonna be as the sand of the seas, man. You know? So we ain't really outnumbered like they say, or we the minorities. We ain't the minorities, man. You believe that? The so-called white man would want you to believe that, man. Go ahead.
Which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in all the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, therein shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power.
Right. So did not they say we nobodies, man? First of all, if they calling us black, got ourselves calling us black, right? Then that means that you're a wicked people, you're evil. Hey, they whole fucking science, what's it, evolution and whatever the hell they call it. That's a form of racism, white supremacy itself. It's proving that they above us and we ain't nothing, man. You know? And they prove it by their everyday actions, man. If they wanted to, they can just come over and take your spot. You know? We don't care if you got the title in your name. They don't care. Or we decided that we want to build this railroad through your home, so you got to get the fuck out. It doesn't matter. Eminent domain. And they just saying it because they got the power to do that. And they do it. They exercise because it's in their power of their hands to do so, man. So what should that make us do? Seek the Lord. We ain't got no choice. You know? This is our only choice. And guess what? Not for nothing, this is the only thing they scared of, man. And you think they relish the opportunity for a whole bunch of jakes with some guns to run up to them so they can eliminate them so quickly and reaffirm their power, man. Hey, you know about Black Wall Street, you know? And I forgot what it was called in Philadelphia. They just bombed them. They just bombed them. So if you think you really want to get on that level with them, they're just gonna bomb you. All right, go ahead, brother.
Here, Revelation 18, verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works.
And you know everything they did unto us, man, from the point before when they even drag us over here. Matter of fact, let's go back, cause I'm not going to neglect the Northern Kingdom, man. They done traveled over here, okay? Acted as if they was their friends, then backstabbed them, slaughtered them, gave them smallpox, okay? Then took their land. And continued to war with them for years after. Oh, if that wasn't enough. They said, no, we need to take them other things, because they're strong. We need to take them from the western coast of Africa, bring them here, with thousands of us died on the trip. They didn't care. Millions. Salakia, millions. Okay? The Lord said double was going to happen to them. This is how you know it ain't enough for them to be able to endure more than 1,000 years, man. They're going to die on the way. They're going to get destroyed, man. The only reason why they're going to be living is because we're going to make them breed, man, like they did us. So we can have more Edomite slaves, man. Okay? Was that it? No, that's more.
Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she has filled, fill to her double.
And the cup which she has filled, fill into her double, man. You know? That's that cup of judgment, man. Scripture says she's going to drink the dregs of it. And we talking about the mystery daughter of Babylon, man. That's America, man. You know, you think that a kingdom as great as America not going to be mentioned in the Bible? The Lord said he declared the end from the beginning. Why wouldn't America, who's playing such a prominent role in the way the earth is being played out, how is that not in the Bible, man? Oh, because it is in the Bible, man. You see? And we out here to break it down to you, to help you understand that this ain't the end all be all, man. You see? Go ahead, brother.
Psalms 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawing swords.
Yeah, his words were softer than butter, yet were they drawing swords. Because the so-called white man, he'll act like he your friend. He'll act like he's doing things for you. Talking about some, you know you can't afford the baby, so, you know, you might as well just abort it. You know? He'd come up with that like, yeah, I'm doing you a favor. Because you know what he do? He'll outlaw it somewhere else so it could be outrage. So it makes it seem like when he allows it that he's doing you a favor, man. When in all reality, you're just sacrificing your child. That's it. You know? So he'll do that. You know, he'll say, yeah, you know, we lost, blah, blah, blah. And then just take you, everybody seen the movie Get Out. You know? That's what the so-called white man do. You got to beware of him. The scriptures is here to warn you. Because a lot of our people, they don't even believe that they got enemies, man. You getting your ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? They hire you for minimum wage, but yet you don't got no enemies, man? If you really want to help us, Esau, about our kids, give us a higher wage. I mean, you did take everything from us. You know, so that proves that they're not there to help you at all. Okay? Oh, birth control. You know, or child support. None of that was there to help our nation, man. You know? Go ahead.
Psalms chapter 10 and 2. The wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined.
Let him be taken into the devices what he imagined. So he wished mischief for us. Like he put us in this trap that we was going into earlier. He gonna get caught up in the trap, man. You know? You want to create nuclear missiles? Well, it's gonna be used on you, cracker.
Yep, that's right.
You know? It's gonna be the end of your kingdom, man. You dummy. He used it to as a form of control to show his power to flex. Like you mess with us. Hey, what Trump say? He said if Iran do something, then they gonna wish they never said it. Something like that. He be talking bold like that. He's the perfect Edomite for the collapse.
Yep.
You know? He epitomizes the pride of America, man. You see? Talking big stuff. Because we got the largest military. We're going to spend the most on military. Oh, and if the angels want to do something about it, we're going to spend $1 billion on space warfare. I mean, this is what this devil does, man. If the Heavenly Father wasn't so real, why are you going so far as to do that, man? Why are you going so far as to make us not know who we are as a people, my guy? You know? Go ahead, get what you got, brother. Yeah, I'm going to get this.
This is Isaiah 5 verse 8. It says, woe unto them that join house to house, that lay field to field, till there be no place, that they may be placed alone in the midst of the earth. I just brought that out because it said that they be placed alone in the midst of the earth. This so-called white man has a God complex, like you like to always say in videos. This man wants to be the only God on earth because he knows the Heavenly Father Yahweh is real. That he is the only God, the only power. Yeah. And he wants to be the only power, only God on earth. So they taking over all these lands with their huge so-called military. They're going into Iran, Venezuela, is what they're doing right now. We know what they've done in the past with Iraq and so on and so forth. But this man wants to be placed alone and be the only God. He has a fucking problem.
It's almost as if he thinks just because he can get the world to not believe in the Lord, that he's gonna take his spot by default. Like he won a vote or something. That's why voting, that shit was never of our people, man. No. If according to his father, he's gonna be the next in line. It's my decision, not yours, not the people. This is not a democracy, man. Our nation was not a democracy, man. And you see what democracy got us. Everybody think they can do what they want. You know what I'm saying? Yo, let me choose no, you're gonna be what I told you to be, what you was brought up to be. Because that's how our nation functions, man. You see them damn heathens do it, and Chinese people do it, and look at them. So-called thriving, man. But all of them gonna get put under our feet, man. That's right. You know, after the Lord, man. You know? Real quick, get Psalms 66. Real quick.
Psalms chapter
66 and 16. You know, because at the end of the day, we're talking about that. But right now, we're in the time of trying to win souls, man. You know, we're trying to introduce you to the Lord, man, because we know him. You know, through the Spirit. And if we can impart that to you, the sooner we can do that, man, the sooner we getting the hell up out of here, man.
That's right.
The Lord said, as soon as the elect men is sealed, the angels, they ain't gonna be holding back the 4 winds no more. That destruction is coming, because you wanna know why? Because I know my men can withstand those winds.
That's right.
That's right. My men is ready. The rest of these people, they the ones that's gonna fall.
That's right.
They don't really believe in nothing, man. They believe in the so-called white man. And that nigga ain't gonna have no power when the Lord get through with him.
That's right.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Psalms chapter 66, verse 16. Come and hear, all ye that fear the Most High, and I will declare what he hath done for my soul.
Yeah. Come, read it again.
Psalm 66 and 16. Come and hear, all ye that fear the Most High.
That's what we doing, man. We telling you, come here, man. You don't gotta be so far away. You know what I'm saying? You come right here, man. We ain't gonna bite. We ain't a threat to anyone. You know? We may be a threat to the wicked, because they don't like what we saying, but we ain't gonna physically touch you. You know? Keep going.
And I will declare what he hath done for my soul.
And I will declare what he have done to my soul, because guess what? At one point we was lost, man. What's that song, that Christian song growing up? I was once lost, but now I'm found. Oh, that's real life, though. The Lord really found us, man. We were seeking, and He met us right there. Yeah, I knew I was waiting for you to come all along. How you know? I didn't even know I was going to. Hey, it ain't of us, man. You know, man's goings are of the Lord. You see? Hold on, you got something?
Precept. This is Ephesians 6 and 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of His might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
And that's what we doing, man. We trying to teach you. We putting on. Hey, when you learning this thing, what we say earlier, this is battle. This is spiritual warfare, man. And when you arming yourself with the word, the word is known as a two-edged sword. This is all the armor you need, for real. This is your defense. So we trying to teach you this word, okay? So that you may be prepared for the wiles of the devil, man. The wiles meaning devices, the schemes. Right now, the trickery. Right now is going to be these different philosophies that He placed in front of you, man. Muslims and the RB, whatever they call themselves, red, black, red, green, whatever. You know? Because I don't care about none of that. You know? So the so-called white man have placed that in front of you so that you can stumble. But if you know the word, you ain't gonna fall for none of that. And then ultimately it's gonna come to the point where you administer that chip. Can you pull up the chip real quick? Which, that's a trick, that was a scheme. You ever heard of the Trojan horse? That's exactly what he gonna try to do with this damn chip, man. Just introduce it in there as it's a gift. Okay, y'all win, we're gonna come and say, we're gonna restore order. Meanwhile, I was just to distract you, man. So if you know these things, if you know the word, you can arm yourself, you can battle it. And you're not gonna fall in those days, man. Why? Because you built your house on a rock. That's right. And not saying anything else, any philosophy, anything else that if it ain't Yahweh while Yahweh Shai, it's sad. And your house is gonna fall. Because it ain't the true power. Okay? You had something else? Oh, 1 Peter. Because this is the us that we talking to, man. All right?
1 Peter 3 verse 13. And who is he that will harm you if ye be followers of that which is good?
Yeah, who gonna harm us if we be followers of that which is good, man? You know? That's why we able to do what we doing. I mean, that little, you know, if you ever had a fear of a big brother because, you know, he just gonna beat you, it's just always been that way. That's how our people got. They got Stockholm syndrome against the so-called white man. You know? But the spirit gave us that boldness. Like, shit, who can stand against us for real? You know, we don't need no weapons. We just out here talking, and this dude is getting upset. We must have struck a nerve, man. We must be fighting the right way.
It must be true.
It must be true. It must be. Why are you fighting so hard? You went as far as to steal our nationality, my guy. Mm-hmm. You went as far as to do that to make us not know who we were. Oh, get Psalms 83 real quick. Yep. Keep going though. I think it was one more verse.
All right. Verse 14. But, and if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye, and be not afraid of the terror, neither be troubled.
Yeah, the Lord told us that. If you suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye, man. You know? Why? Because we're going to inherit the kingdom. And not only that, we're going to be the first partakers of it with the Lord, man. We're going to be able to drink with him. He said he got a banquet for us, man. You know? I'm trying to eat with the Lord. And I know the food going to be great.
That's right.
You know what I mean? I don't know who's gonna be serving us. You know what I'm saying?
The heathens.
Hey, it's gonna be beautiful, man.
Our slaves.